Hello, everyone. I'm Bradley Watson from the Grayson branch of the Gwinnett County Public Library. And whether you were inspired by droids from Star Wars, self-driving cars, or the hope that someday soon you won't have to do your own laundry, well, Gwinnett County Public Library is here to help you get started on your journey into the world of robotics. Today, we're going to introduce you to all the wonderful robotics resources available to you through the library. And the first thing we're going to do is speak with one of our wonderful Learning Lab specialists and GCPL's foremost robotics expert, Patrick Sturgill, about his involvement in robotics at the library and some of the resources that are available to you through the Learning Labs.
Hello, I'm Patrick from the Gwinnett County Public Library Learning Labs, and I was asked to talk a little bit about some of the awesome resources we have in the Learning Lab, particularly when it comes to robotics. I have a background in design, architecture, and engineering, and I love to tinker and make things. The public library has a surprising amount of robotics-related resources available. Our branches regularly have a number of robotics programs, including using Spheros, qubits, circuit boards, Raspberry Pi projects, Scratch programming, and more. In our learning labs, which are currently located at Five Forks, Centerville, Hamilton Mill, and Lilburn, with several more locations on the way, you can find even more goodies, including more Raspberry Pi and Arduino classes and coding courses in languages such as Python, JavaScript, and C. We have an ever-growing number of tools such as 3D printers, our Glowforge laser cutter, and our Carvey and X-Carve CNC machines. We even have a club that meets regularly to help and challenge each other to improve our 3D modeling and design skills. The library has a large number of further digital online resources such as lynda.com, Treehouse, and Gale courses, which are all wonderful digital resources for learning coding and project management skills such as Python, machine learning, and source management control. Lynda.com and Gale courses are free to use through the library. So is Treehouse, though you'll need to fill out a form for Treehouse because the number of accounts we have at any given time are limited. In addition, on our YouTube channel, you'll find a growing number of video tutorials on Python and other coding concepts as well. Of course, the library also has a selection of books related to mechanical engineering, robotics, programming, Lego techniques, physics, math, and electronics.
Could you tell us a bit about GCPL's Robotics Club's first LEGO League team, the Bibliotex, and about GCPL's involvement in First LEGO League?
Sure, I'd love to tell you about our first LEGO League team. Our first LEGO League team, the Bibliotex, team number 37866, was first established during the 2018 competition year. First LEGO League Challenge is a worldwide competition focused around STEM skills, namely robotics and engineering. Here in the USA, the age range is from 9 to 14. However, FIRST does have a number of other competitions, including the FIRST Tech Challenge and the FIRST Robotics Competition that are geared for high school students. Our team consists of homeschool students, and we have won several awards over the past few years, including the Champions Award. However, if you're interested in joining a FIRST Robotics or a FIRST Tech team, there are a couple of them in the local area, or you could always find some like-minded individuals and create your own team.
And where would you recommend someone start if they were interested in programming and robotics?
If you are just getting started with programming and robotics, my recommendation is really just to get started and to start small. A lot of skills and techniques that may not at first seem specifically to do with robotics are actually very applicable in the long term. So I'd recommend getting started by just starting to make things if you're not already. By this, I mean the physical building and also thinking about how things are constructed, the actual methodology. Try to get in the habit of regularly looking at things and thinking about how that object was constructed, both physically, but also considering what methods were very likely used. One of my favorite makers, Adam Savage, has regularly said that you can learn to build almost anything by just starting with cardboard and paper, and I completely agree. Our first LEGO League team uses mostly LEGO Technics kits for building, since the Technics line has a large variety of mechanical and technical pieces, including the EV3 Mindstorms brick, which controls our robot. The last thing I'd say is also start learning a 3D modeling software such as Tinkercad or Fusion 360. We do have a club which specifically is focused on discussing 3D modeling tools such as Tinkercad, BluxCAD, Blender, Fusion 360, among others. This will allow you to create your own robot bodies using computer-aided machinery tools such as our 3D printers, CNC machines, and laser cutter. And lastly, if you're still stuck or want help figuring out your next step, you can always email us at learninglabs@gwinnettpl.org or schedule a book a librarian using our book a librarian form on our website. Also on our website, you can find more information on the Learning Labs as well.
Thank you, Patrick, for sharing those wonderful Learning Labs resources with us. Now we're going to hear from Meg Reeves, who's going to tell us about lynda.com and Gale courses.
My name is Meg Reeves, and today we're going to talk about 2 digital resources that the library offers that are helpful when learning about STEM. We will introduce you to lynda.com and Gale courses. You can access these databases from our library homepage, www.gwinnettpl.org. Once you are in our website, at the top, click on Find It. In the right column, scroll down and click on All Digital Resources. Next, scroll down and click on lynda.com. You will be prompted to log in with your student library card and PIN. lynda.com offers instructional videos, and you can choose from basic skills to expert skills. lynda.com has now merged with LinkedIn Learning, which provides even more options. You can access videos to learn about Arduino or other STEM topics with a simple search. Today, we will look at an Arduino video. In the top search box, type Arduino to see the various courses and video tutorials. You can narrow your search on the left side of the page by skill level, duration, or subjects. I have chosen Learning Arduino Foundations and have saved it in my playlist. This video is just one example of the training videos and courses you can find in lynda.com. Now we'll take a look at Gale courses. Gale courses is different from Lynda because it has scheduled courses. But just like Lynda, Gale offers courses for various skill levels. You will find courses for coding languages like Python and C++ that are commonly used programming languages. Here's an example of a C++ programming class offered by Gale courses. For each course, you will see details about the instructor, including his background and previous classes he has taught. The syllabus for the class is available, and it's organized by weeks and lessons. You can view class requirements, including hardware and software, and any prerequisites. Also available are student reviews. Other details include learning type, the duration of accesses provided. You will also see the various session start dates, which give you options for when you begin the course. Also notice on the left side of the screen, you will find related classes. Take some time to explore the many options.
By now, hopefully you've seen just some of what your local public library has at your disposal. From high-tech tools like our laser cutters to programming courses and books on a large variety of robotics-adjacent topics, there is a lot here to help you get started.